Another blog of particular interest to me was one shared by Isha Pandit. The title of the blog was Reproductive Injustice and the War on Women, or an ode to the intersections. And this one shares a story of politics, the politics of intersectionality, anti-Blackness. It was linking and overlapping and diverging institutional oppression and sharing how all of those things were working in tandem. In this article or this blog, they talk about or reveal that between 2006 and 2010, there were some doctors working with the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation that sterilized, let's say eugenics, right? 148 female inmates without state approval. This was ultimately eugenics, and it was a belief that was originated by a white man that certain groups of people or certain groups should be excluded to improve the quality of human population. This is one of those stories that was rooted in a long history of the oppressive actions related to the reproductive rights of women and of people and of another culture. Some other topics that they blogged about that compel you to think about the world from your view, right? And how these bloggers or these stories shared impact your life. They share studies on girls and exuding, though, that Black girl magic in some of these stories, which was phenomenal. They talk about love, sex, and relationships, pop culture, and the rise of the ratchet. I'll come back to that shortly. I talk about identity, intersectionality for this new generation, what that is. Sisterhood. I love this one. And it was Sisterhood. The title of this one was Sisterhood. She's not heavy, she's my sister. I really love the quote in the introduction that states, being a sister is not just something you are, it is something you do. The stories told throughout this blog highlight the misnomer created by anti-Blackness through social contexts, media, and other outlets, that you can't trust females and that women can't be friends. And this is just not true. And in these blogs, there's some wonderful stories highlighted about how us Black women, get together, get along, love on each other, take care of one another, respect one another, find joy in the things we do with one another and for one another, and how we are unlearning, I would say, or we are not the image of what I would say white epistemology has plagued us to be. We are sisters, and we are sisters that do the work together in the best interest of our lives and what we want to achieve for one another.